he faced a deadly malfunction. What happened next changed aviation forever. In 1941, a seemingly ordinary flight turned into a dramatic episode that would leave a lasting mark on aviation safety. The world was in turmoil as World War II intensified across continents. Only weeks earlier, the United States had been shaken by the attack on Pearl Harbor, pushing the nation fully into the conflict. Military bases across the country were rapidly expanding their operations, and aircraft were being deployed at an unprecedented pace to support the growing war effort. Against this tense backdrop, a transport aircraft prepared for departure from Wright Field in Ohio, one of the United States Army Air Force's most important aviation testing and logistics centers. The aircraft was a C-87 Liberator Express, a transport version of the famous B-24 Liberator bomber. The aircraft played a crucial role in supporting wartime logistics. On board was Captain John H. Baird, an experienced and respected pilot who had logged thousands of hours in military aircraft. Known among his peers for his calm demeanor and precise flying skills, Baird was trusted with difficult transport missions. Along with him were several crew members and passengers, as well as a cargo load of supplies destined for a military installation in California. Shortly after takeoff, the flight appeared routine. The aircraft climbed steadily and set course across the American Southwest. For several hours, the crew monitored instruments and navigated through clear skies, unaware that a critical problem was beginning to develop within the aircraft's fuel system. Then the situation changed suddenly. One of the engines began to lose power, followed by irregular fuel readings. Moments later, the aircraft started to lose altitude. Captain Baird and his crew worked quickly to diagnose the malfunction. Despite their efforts, the aircraft continued to struggle as fuel delivery problems affected engine performance. Realizing that continuing the flight could be catastrophic, Baird made a critical decision. Instead of attempting to reach the nearest airfield, he directed the aircraft toward an open stretch of desert in New Mexico, hoping to attempt an emergency landing. The descent was tense. With limited control and a heavily loaded aircraft, the crew prepared for impact. Miraculously, the aircraft touched down roughly but remained largely intact. Dust and debris filled the air as the transport slid across the desert floor. Before finally coming to a halt, against the odds, everyone on board survived, but the ordeal was far from over. Stranded in a remote desert landscape, the crew quickly organized themselves. They salvaged supplies from the aircraft and established a temporary camp while awaiting rescue. The harsh desert environment posed new challenges, including cold nighttime temperatures and limited communication with the outside world. Meanwhile, the military launched a search operation. Aircraft and ground patrols began scanning the region, eventually locating the crash site and bringing assistance to the stranded crew. News of the incident soon spread beyond the military. Newspapers reported the story, raising questions about the reliability of wartime aircraft. With production lines rushing to meet military demands, some observers wondered whether safety standards had been compromised. An official investigation followed. Engineers examined the aircraft's design and maintenance records, focusing particularly on the fuel system. Their findings revealed vulnerabilities that had not been fully addressed during earlier testing. The incident led to improved inspection procedures and design reviews for military transport aircraft. The story of Captain Baird and his crew stands as a reminder of the challenges faced during wartime aviation and the resilience required to survive them. Like and subscribe for similar cases.